Hi students, in this class we are going to see dynamics of rolling motion. So when rolling happens, remember first generally we encounter with two kinds of problems: when there is no net external force, and if there is some net external force. Okay, these two types. In this class we are going to see if there is no net external force. Okay, what is a rolling? For rolling there is a need of friction or not? I'll just give you some example. So if there is a ice and you are riding a car, okay, generally what so happens now, or the car, instead of rolling, it slides. Okay, it slides over the ice. So even if you apply brakes also, it doesn't rotate, stop, it keeps on going. So for a body to move, for body to rotate, for rolling especially, there must be friction. If there is no friction, there is no point in rotation, rolling. Okay, so one thing consider first, most important, friction must be there. Friction must be there. So that's why here there is no external force, no net external force. Okay, friction comes under the internal force and there is no net external force. Okay, friction must be there. And now if there is no external force acting on the body, the cases will be like, sir, how come say this is moving with the omega naught? Initially it's with the velocity v naught. They were not rolling now. Not rolling. If they are not rolling, so what happens? There is no relation for v naught and omega naught. Okay, if they are rolling, say after a certain time t, they are rolling. The velocity is v and omega, and velocity omega. We have relation after time t. Remember, v is equal to r omega. Why? The platform is not moving, platform velocity or acceleration 0, then v is equal to r omega, it satisfies. Okay, see here carefully. So till the time, so the body, there is no net external force, friction can be in the backward direction or forward direction. Okay, it can be there. So how to solve it? In this case is first step, I will tell you the steps. First find the direction of friction. After finding direction of friction, draw free body diagram and then get acceleration of center of mass alpha, rotation angular acceleration and translator acceleration, and assume after time t, they're rolling, the body is rolling. Okay, don't try to apply the relation at the starting, third step, and after certain time you should apply v is equal to r omega, ra is equal to r alpha. Even this is also depends on the platform. If the platform moves with the velocity v, then we should consider the velocity of v only. Okay, so let's discuss the problem. Okay, rolling of a body of mass m and radius r, rolling rough surface without any pulling forces shown in the figure. What happens when it enters the smooth surface? See clearly, it is with v naught, velocity v naught, and angular velocity omega naught. Initially it is not rolling. If it is not rolling, friction direction, how to get the friction direction? So based on the point P, so get the velocity v naught and r omega naught. If v naught minus r omega naught is greater than 0, the body tendency to go in the forward direction, so friction will act in the backward direction. What will be the friction value? Let's draw free body diagram. free body diagram. What is the friction value? Friction value is equal to mu, remember, mu mg. If friction act in the backward direction, mass m. So acceleration of center of mass will be in the backward direction. Acceleration of center of mass is equal to mu mg by m is equal to mu g. Okay. Next, torque. Torque. How to get the torque? If you draw T is equal to from here to here R, mu mg into R is equal to angular acceleration alpha I into alpha. So we'll get alpha is equal to mu mg R by I. Okay. After certain time, say after certain time t, they are moving with velocities what? V and t. Sorry, v and omega. This is moving with velocity v, angular acceleration is omega. Then we write the equation. First these steps are over, right? I will tell you a few other steps. After considering v is equal to r omega, fifth step, write equations. V is equal to u plus at, v is equal to u plus at, omega is equal to omega naught plus alpha into t. Don't forget this step. V is equal to u plus at and omega is equal to omega naught plus alpha t. What is omega? Omega is equal to v by r is equal to omega naught plus alpha into t. Why you wrote, sir? After time t, both are moving in the rolling mode. Okay. So let's consider the proper numerical question. A sphere of mass m. Sphere means solid sphere. Solid sphere of mass m, radius r, shown in the figure, slips on the rough horizontal surface. It is slipping, it's not rolling. Rough horizontal surface, its velocity is 0. Rough horizontal surface velocity is 0. Now let's consider friction direction. In which direction the friction will be? At the point P. So V0 in the forward direction, r omega V0 by 2 in the backward direction. You understood, right? V0 by 2r into r. So V0 by 2 in the backward direction. So if you draw velocity V0 by 2 in the forward direction, friction in which direction it will act? Backwards. Friction is equal to mu mg. Okay. Friction is equal to mu mg. Now I am drawing free body diagram. See carefully. In the backward direction, mu mg m. Acceleration of center of mass is how much? First step is done. As per the first step, direction of friction. We got the direction of friction in the backward direction. Second step, we are getting acceleration of center of mass. Acceleration of center of mass is equal to mu g. Next, torque balance alpha is equal to mu mg into r. Mu mg into r in this direction, alpha. I is equal to how much? 2 by 5 m into r square for sphere into alpha. M gets cancels, r square gets cancelled. Alpha is equal to mu g, 5 mu g by 2 r. Alpha value we got. Next, what we are supposed to do? Two steps are done. After certain time, we should assume that the body is doing pure rolling. See the notes. See here. I gave certain points. After certain time t, assume that body is rolling. V is equal to r omega, A is equal to r alpha. Now V is equal to r, its velocity v, and its alpha, omega. V is equal to r omega. Next, what we are supposed to do? Fourth step, kinematics equation. What are the kinematics equation? V is equal to u plus at, or omega is equal to omega naught plus alpha into t. Assume that after time t, they are attaining pure rolling. V is equal to, what is the velocity? V. U is equal to, initially what is the velocity given? V0. Initial velocity is V0 plus A, center of mass. Remember, it's center of mass. A center of mass is equal to mu g. Wait a minute, this is plus or minus? Velocity is in the direction V0, acceleration in the backward direction mu g, because minus why? Because acceleration in the backward direction. It's not plus. V0 minus mu g t. and omega is equal to v by r, which is equal to omega naught is equal to v naught by 2r, if I am not wrong, is equal plus alpha is equal to 5 mu g by 2r into t. R gets cancelled, and we can equate these two equations, v naught by 2 alpha. First we will get time. V naught minus mu gt is equal to v naught by 2 plus 5 mu g by 2 into t, and v naught by 2 is equal to, and if it goes to other side, 7 mu g t by 2. 2 gets cancelled. After time t is equal to v naught by 7 mu g. Body starts rolling. I would have told you simplest method also. With that method you cannot get time. Okay, to get time it will be difficult. That's why by conservation of angular momentum. But still you understand this method. T is equal to this much. What will be the velocity after starting, after this time? V is equal to v naught plus minus mu g into time, v naught by 7 mu g gets cancelled, it is equal to 6 v naught by 7. This is the velocity after rolling. V is equal to r omega is equal to v by r, 6 v naught by 7 r. This is the angular velocity. Okay, let's see other question. So little bit tougher one. A plank of mass m whose surface is rough with a coefficient of friction mu is placed on a smooth ground as shown in the figure. Now the disk of mass m by 2 and the radius r is placed on the plank. This now given velocity v naught in the horizontal direction at t is equal to 0. So v naught is given. See here carefully. First, what is the first step we need to do? Two bodies are there, remember. Here two bodies are there. One is disk, one is plank. Two things are given, don't worry. First we are doing for disk. When we are doing for disk, get the direction of friction. V naught, its initial velocity is v naught. Initial velocity is v naught. At point B, it doesn't have any angular velocity. Omega is equal to omega naught is equal to 0. Nothing to worry about it. At point P, it starts moving in the direction, forward direction. So friction will act in which direction? Backward direction. Friction F. Okay. Friction F is acting in the backward direction. Now, what is the friction value? When the body is not rolling, friction value is equal to mu mg. What about the friction on the plank? Two things are there, right? One is a disk, another one is a plank. When we got the on disk, on the plank, it will be in the forward direction mu mg. Okay, it is equal to mu mg. It is little difficult one. Listen attentively. Now, so friction direction is done. Now acceleration of center of mass of disk. Acceleration of center of mass of disk is equal to minus mu g, because friction is equal to mu into n, F is equal to mu mg, and m is given. What is m value? Half of the plank mass. Half of the plank mass is m by 2. Okay, this is capital M. mp will write mu g, acceleration of center of mass of disk, minus, and alpha of disk is equal to, if you draw carefully, free body diagram, F is mu mg and r, so it is in this direction, alpha. Mu mg into r is equal to mr square by 2 into alpha. R gets cancelled and m gets cancelled. Alpha is equal to mu g by 2 mu g by r. Alpha of disk is equal to 2 mu g by r. Okay, next, this is done for whom? For disk it is done. What about the plank? Plank is also moving. See, why we are considering plank? Whatever velocity it has, the point P also has the same velocity. That's why we need to consider this. V is equal to r omega, every time it will not be there. This is a different example. Previous case, V is equal to r omega is valid. Now, whatever the Planck velocity, the same velocity the point P has. So that's why we have to calculate velocity of Planck also. In mu mg is the force acting, mass is equal to mp, acceleration of Planck. Acceleration of Planck is equal to mu small mg by mass of Planck in the forward direction plus. Okay, how many steps are done? 2 steps are done. So and in the friction direction and getting, we got the acceleration values. After certain time, assume that after certain time all are moving, it's doing pure rolling. When body is doing pure rolling, listen carefully, when body is doing pure rolling, this Planck also have velocity, say v1, and it has linear velocity vc, and it has angular velocity omega. Okay, at a point P, now we are writing, listen carefully, at point P, vc in the forward direction, r omega in the backward direction. So vc minus r omega must be equal to velocity of Planck v1. vp will write velocity of Planck. Okay, vc minus r omega, because it is what it is doing, pure rolling. Whatever contact point, I already discussed many times, point whatever velocity it has, same velocity will be here. Now what is the velocity after certain time t na? After certain time t, till the time vc is equal to u plus ac into t, and omega is equal to omega naught plus alpha into t. Even for Planck, vp is equal to v naught plus ap into t. What is the vc value? U is equal to 0 plus ac is equal to, u is equal to how much? Okay, u is equal to v naught. U is equal to v naught plus nahi, here is minus mu g into t. This is the velocity of center of mass of disk. Omega is equal to, initially doesn't have any angular velocity, 0. Alpha, what is the value we got alpha for? Alpha 2 mu g by r. 2 mu g by r into t, because they are on the same direction, omega value. And velocity of Planck, initially velocity of Planck is 0 plus acceleration of Planck mu, what is the value? Mu small mg by mass of Planck into t. Substitute everything here. If you substitute velocity, c is equal to, vc minus, vc is v naught minus mu gt minus r omega, r into omega, r into omega is 2 mu g by r into t is equal to, as a velocity of Planck is equal to mu small mg into mass of Planck into t, and r gets cancelled, minus mu gt minus 2 mu gt, v naught plus minus 3 mu gt is equal to mu mg by mass of Planck into t. What is the mass of Planck? Mass of Planck, okay, mass of this one is half of the mass of Planck, m by 2. So let's write the expressions. Okay, you can substitute the values. Okay, at last you can substitute. V naught is equal to mu mg into mg plus 3 mu g mp by mp into t. You can get the value of t after how much time they got. If you want to know the velocity, vc is equal to omega naught plus, so whatever value is given. What is given? Find the velocity of the Planck and disk up to that time. Velocity of Planck vc is equal to v naught plus v naught minus mu g into t. Substitute the t value here, you will get omega. V value omega, t substitute t value here, you will get omega value. Thank you.